Just grab all these guys. Glass balls. Oh. I just kind of. Yeah. One of these days. You like them? You enjoy them? Okie dokie, friends. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I don't think I have any announcements. Oh, yeah. Let's just practice, I suppose. Any of you have any announcements? Okay. All right. Well, we'll start in seated meditation. So if you're not already there, make your way into your comfortable seat. And I always like to just wiggle my body a little bit. So if you want to, you could reach your arms up. You can roll your shoulders around, roll your head around. Maybe you take a little twist. So feel free to just get out any of your wiggles and also just feel into your physical body a little bit more right away. And eventually find stillness. So you could bring your hands to rest in your lap if you'd like, palms face up for a little more openness, receptivity. Palms face down for a little more grounding. You could also bring your hands to your heart, or one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. So just be intentional. And either close your eyes or lower and soften your gaze. And we'll just take these first couple moments to really arrive here fully. So we are all obviously here physically. Good job. And see if you can allow yourself to arrive here mentally and emotionally and energetically. So everything that happened this morning, last night, yesterday, earlier this week, just let it fall away. Everything you've got later today, see if you can let go of thinking about it and just allow yourself to really be here in this room, on your mat, in your body. So start to bring awareness inside. Notice, how does your body feel as you sit in this position? So physical sensations that might be present. You can notice how your hips feel, how your back feels, shoulders. You might also notice if you're tightening up anywhere in your face. Are you clenching your jaw? Are you tightening up through your forehead or your eyebrows, eyelids, cheeks? Just by noticing, see if you can soften a little bit, relax a little bit. And see if you can go a little deeper than just physical sensation. So how are you today energetically? How are you today emotionally? And you can even notice your thoughts. Are your thoughts really loud? Are they coming at you really fast? Or are they a little quieter? So just stepping back and becoming the witness or the observer and watching everything that's flowing through your own inner space. Sensations, pulsations, energies, emotions. And of course, your breath. So start to bring more awareness to your breath. You can visualize it, use your imagination and see it in some way. Or you can just feel into it. Feel into the expansion of your inhale, the contraction or the letting go of your exhale. And with this extra awareness, bless you, this extra awareness on your breath, next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. Get as full as you can. And hold for just a moment in that fullness. And as you hold, see if you can even sip in just a little bit extra. And great big open mouth sigh, let it out. Good. 2 more times like that. Inhale, fill up. As full as you can become. Hold. See if you can find what we call mula bandha, your root lock, your pelvic floor squeezes. Keep holding, keep squeezing, take that extra sip. And then big sigh out your mouth, release. Yes, very good. One more. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. Fill up every tiny little space inside. Hold. Engage mula bandha. Squeeze, hold. This time maybe even 2 extra sips. And then open your mouth and great big sigh, release. Very nice. Now, seal your lips and begin to cultivate your ujjayi breath. So ujjayi breath is in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. So you're engaging the muscles in the back of your throat. They're the same muscles that you would engage when you whisper, when you hum, or when you gasp. So essentially, you're humming on the inside. You're humming without using your actual voice. You're creating an internal vibration. You're also building an internal heat with this breath. So each inhalation, it's like you're taking a really, really deep, slow motion gasp. Each exhalation, it's just like you're fogging up a window, but with your lips sealed over the breath. It's slow and steady, big and spacious, powerful breath. So right here, just sitting, breathing, paying attention. This is yoga. This is the practice. If this is all we did for the next 75 minutes, we'd be doing yoga the whole entire class. So anytime you want to come back and just sit and breathe and be the observer, please feel free. Honor your own needs. This is always here for you. If you want to stay here a little bit longer or a lot longer, you're welcome to. If you're ready to start moving your body, just take your ujjayi breath with you and transition forward onto your hands and your knees, tabletop. And once you're in your tabletop position, just move any way your body wants to move. So intuitive movement. If you don't know where to start, cat-cows is a great place to begin. Just inhaling to arch and exhaling to round. So spinal extension, spinal flexion, just back and forth. And then from there, you might get a little more curious or a little more creative. Maybe move your hips side to side or all the way around in great big circles. You could try what's called barrel rolls with your torso. Almost like your torso turns into kind of a jump rope. Just move around, feel around, explore. How does your spine feel? Your low back, your mid back, your upper back? What about your side body? You feel into your shoulders and your shoulder blades, your forearms and your wrists. So if you want to stretch your wrists, spin your fingers out towards the sides of your mat, back towards your knees, and just gently rock it out, forward, back, side to side, around in little circles. So no right or wrong. The more you can get out of your head, the better. So this is not an exercise for your mind. You don't have to think your way through. See if you can actually feel your way through. Give yourself a few more rounds, moving in this way, exploring in this way. And then eventually downward facing dog is where we're headed. So you can find your own transition back to down dog whenever you are ready. No rush. Very nice, you guys. Once you're back in your dog pose, same thing. Just feel around. You pedal out your heels, move your hips side to side, give your head a shake or a nod. In your down dog, you do not need to get your legs straight. So feel free to bend your knees a little or a lot. Just focus on lengthening from your fingertips all the way up to your butt, all the way up to your sit bones. Your hands are your foundation, so spread your fingers nice and wide. And even imagine you're gripping the ground with the pads of your fingertips like you're a gecko holding onto a screen door. See if you can feel strength in your shoulders and then strengthen your core especially. Imagine that there's a rope, an invisible rope attached to your belly button, and it's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So ideally, you want to feel a little lift coming from your center, lifting you out of your arms, your wrists, your hands. And then is your breath, is it still there? Is it still big and spacious and powerful? Can you feel it and can you hear it? Nice down dogs, you guys. You look great. Take one more inhale into your dog pose. And then as you exhale, just look to the top of your mat and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, find a halfway lift position. So spine parallel to the ground as you breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, let it go and fold. Then do that one more time. Inhale, top of your head reaches forward, tops of your thighs press back, sit bones broaden. Exhale, fold. And then this time we'll rise all the way up. So come through your halfway lift. You can bend your knees as you rise, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Very nice. Flow with your breath. Inhale, high mountain, stretch tall. Hinge at your hips and exhale, slow dive all the way down. Traction out your spine, then fold in. Beautiful. Nice, Kirsten. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Spine parallel to the ground, back of your neck is long. And exhale, let it go. Press into your feet, connect to your center, and rise. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart center. We'll take that one more time, just like a moving meditation. Inhale, reach. Lots of awareness, the simple movement. Exhale, breath guides you down into your fold, nice and slow. Beautiful, friends. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. And let it go. Exhale. Root to rise. So press into your feet and rise all the way up. Inhale, reach, stretch, maybe gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, inhale, arms to the sky. And then pause right here. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Send your hips towards the windows and upper body towards the opposite wall. So put a little more weight in your left foot. And if you would like, you can reach your right tiptoes out to the right, keeping them very light on the ground. Breathe big, spacious breaths into your left waistline, in between your left ribs. Yes, nice pan. Take one more round on this side. And then inhale, come back through center, switch your grip. So grab your right wrist. And then same thing as you exhale over to the other side. So a little more weight in your right foot now. Yeah, left tiptoes, maybe out to the left. Keep your right shoulder back and down so it's plugged into the socket. Beautiful, friends. And then see if you can create more length and more space just by breathing big, spacious breath. Awesome. One last round on this side. With your inhalation, come back to center, both feet on your mat. And as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down so your shoulder blades squeeze towards your spine. If it's available to you, start to reach your hands back away from your body. And only if you want to, you can turn this into a little baby back bend by pressing your hips forward. Hug in with your inner thighs like you're hugging an invisible yoga block, and that will protect your low back. Puff up your heart, touch your chin up, and feel that space in the front of your heart. Breathe into that. Take one more inhale. Keep your hands clasped. Nice, Jill. As you exhale, hinge at your hips. Take it all the way down into your fold. Remember, you can bend your knees a lot. Let your neck relax. Let your head be heavy. Use your core to lift your sit bones up towards the sky. So a little more weight in your toes and the balls of your feet, a little less weight in your heels. See if you can use the mobility in your shoulders to lift your knuckles even higher. Take one more great big inhale. So good. And then as you exhale, nice, Paul, bring your hands to your low back, release your clasp, let your arms hang down. You can give them a little shake out or maybe give your head a little shake. Next inhalation, find your halfway lift position. So realign. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position, top of your push-up. Pause here for a moment and really find your strength. So spread your fingers nice and wide, actively push the ground away. Take little baby rocks forward and back. So like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body. Keep your core strong, your belly button drawing up, your hands pushing into the ground. If you want to come to your knees to modify, you're welcome to. Next time you inhale, find that little rock forward so you're on your tippy toes. And then exhale, lower just halfway down. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Try not to let your belly drop. Inhale, push back up, high plank. Yes, one more like that. Exhale, little rock forward, lower halfway down. Hold until you're empty in your breath. And then inhale, push up, straighten out your arms. Beautiful, nice nacho. Exhale, little rock forward, lower all the way to your belly. Good, Brian. All right, we'll take Spider-Man Cobra. So bring your hands out wide to frame your yoga mat. Up on your fingertips, elbows face the sky. Inhale, lift your heart. As you exhale, take a little twist to your right side. Dip your left shoulder down. Inhale, come back to center. Lift your heart, tone your belly. So draw navel to spine. Exhale, other side, twist. Beautiful. Inhale, nice, Julia. Back to center, heart lifts, belly tones. Exhale, release, let it go. Find your way just to a tabletop position, hands and knees. So even on your hands and your knees, spread your fingers wide, push the ground away. So I want you to feel your strong arms rather than feeling like you're just sinking into your elbow or your wrist joints. From this place, take your right arm forward and reach your left leg back. So right arm, left leg. Yes. Long, strong, powerful line from front to back. Reach through your fingertips and press through your back foot. Gaze is down so the back of your neck is nice and long. Take one more inhale. And then with your exhale, elbow to knee, slowly with control, like you're moving through honey. Awesome, Kate. Inhale, re-extend, long, strong, powerful. And again, just like that, exhale, elbow to knee, all the way to empty. Curl in, nice Barb. Inhale, re-extend, lengthen. And one more time with your breath. Exhale, elbow to knee, navel to spine. Feel your strong core. Inhale, reach. Very nice, friends. As you exhale, bring just your right hand down. Pivot on your right knee so your right foot comes to the outside of your mat like a little kickstand behind you. Left arm reaches up. So open up through the front of your heart and the front of your hips. Yes. Maybe you reach your left arm forward towards me, towards the front of the room, and feel that length in your left side. Beautiful. Perfect place to stay. Or final option if you want, bend your left knee, reach back, grab hold of your left foot. Once you've got it, use gentle leverage to work the pose. So kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. See if you can press your hips forward a little bit more and let your heart look up a little bit more. Yes. Where's your breath? Is it big and spacious? Nice, Camille. Can you feel it? Can you hear it? One last round. Beautiful, everybody. And then ever so slowly, bottom of your exhale, release, let that go. Come back to hands and knees. And then from your hands and your knees, extend your right leg straight out to the right. It's called gating your leg. Your toes face forward, sole of your foot presses down. Take your left arm out, reach it all the way up. Inhale. And then exhale to thread your left arm underneath you. Reach through as far as you can, and then rest down on the outside of your shoulder, outside of your head, just gently. You can work it however you want to. If you hate having your right leg extended, you can set your right knee on the ground, no big deal. You could also push into the ground with your right fingertips or wrap your right arm behind your back. So make this your own. Big, deep breaths. See if you can especially breathe into your back body. So back of your heart, back ribs, low back, and all the way to empty with every single exhalation. Take just a couple more rounds right here. Really good, you guys. Soft through your face. Unclench your jaw. If you do happen to have your right hand lifted, bring your right hand back to the ground. Next time you breathe in, unthread your left arm, reach it out and up one more time. See if you can reach even higher. And then exhale, left hand down. Pick up your right leg now. Take your right leg straight back and then right toes off the left edge or to the left edge of your mat. Lean your hips over to the right as you gaze back over your left shoulder. And you can lean into it. You could round or arch. Sometimes I like to come down to one of my forearms. You could bend one or both elbows. So feel around and see what you can find for yourself, for your own body today. Yes, awesome. Nice, Kathy. Take one last deep breath. And then back to your tabletop. From your tabletop, back to downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Inhale, extend your right leg to the sky. And for this one, keep your hips nice and square. So your inner thighs face each other. Your right toes face down towards the ground. See if you can feel that long line from your fingertips all the way up to your right heel. Nice, Linda. So this position that you are in right now, it's basically a warrior three, just tipped forward. So we'll come back to this, but we'll be balancing on one foot. So feel into what it feels like to have your hips square, to have your right leg strong. Feel your strong core engaging as well. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, right knee towards your left elbow or as close as you can come. Nice, Sue. Inhale back up, stretch it out, lengthen. As you exhale, right knee, right armpit or as high as you can get on your right arm. Yes, awesome, Liz. Inhale back up, lengthen. And then last one, this time, exhale, knee towards your nose. Step through as soft as you can, low lunge position. And then rise up to your crescent lunge. You can take your time. So high on the ball of your back foot, all of your toes face directly forward. Nice, Brian. And then rather than sinking into your legs, find stability. So front hip is pulling back hip is dragging forward just energetically. So your legs hugging towards midline, they're your strong foundation. Your upper body then is your expression of this pose. So you don't have to do anything fancy at all, but whatever you are doing with your hands, with your face, with your gaze, with your heart, you're aware of it. It's intentional. So feel into it, breathe into it, all those little spaces. Yes. How does crescent lunge feel in your body today in this moment? Take one more inhalation. And then with your exhalation, lean forward, bring your hands to your front thigh. So as you push your hands into your front thigh, draw your belly button in and up, almost like you're rounding or puffing up through your low back. You should feel your core engage. See if you can stay connected to your strong core, lean forward and float your back foot off the ground. So a variation of warrior 3 with your hands pressing into your front thigh. Hips are square, your left toes face down, your left leg is strong. And feel that long, strong line from front to back. You can stay right here, or option to add some arms. You could reach one or both arms forward. You could reach your arms out to the sides, back. So you do you. Think of an uppercase letter T with your body. Breathe into it. Your fullest expression. One last deep breath in this balance. Very nice, friends. And then see if you can land softly back in crescent lunge. So left toes back, arms reach up. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Stay in your low lunge. Left hand down, right arm up. Revolve lunge. Twist. Yes. So legs are strong, especially your back leg. Imagine the power of this posture is coming out of your back toes, moving through your back leg, and then connecting right at your center. So breathe down into your belly, breathe down into your low back, and every exhalation is an invitation to twist just a little bit more from the inside. Yes. Nice, Jen. See if you can let the right side of your heart really open. Maybe you even gaze up at your right fingertips. Take one last round, and as you exhale, twist to your own edge. Bottom of that exhale, release. Walk your hands to the left side of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Inhale, halfway lift position, lengthen. And as you exhale, you can either work your fold or anywhere else you would like to go, any other way you would like to explore. So if you want to move around and play, please feel free. If you want to be still, find little micro movements inside. You could grab hold of your outer ankles, outer edges of your feet, peace fingers around big toes. So you do you, but just stay in your body and stay with your breath. Feel whatever there is to feel, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's unpleasant, it is only temporary. So breathe into it, soften around it, and hold yourself in the discomfort. Let your body know with your big, deep breaths that you are safe, that everything is okay. Open mouth sides, always welcome. Just a couple more rounds. Good job, friends. All right, with your next inhale, come back to your halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. So bend your knees as much as you need to, and then crawl your hands to the top of your space. Rotate your toes forward, so you're back in a low lunge. From your low lunge, take it back to a three-legged down dog, right leg back and up. And then this time, open up your right hip. So bend your right knee, reach it out and up towards the sky. This is an absolutely great place to stay. Stay here and get that nice stretch in the front of your hip. Or if you'd like, option to flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you, right arm reaches forward. So feel the strength in your back body as you open through your front body. Yes, beautiful. Breathe all the way down into your belly and feel your abdominal wall stretch. One more inhale. So nice, you guys. Come back, everybody. Regular downward facing dog and just walk it out. Big inhale as you push the ground away. Lift your hips super high. Exhale, look to the top of your space. Step, tiptoe, or hop forward fold. Inhale to your spinal extension, lengthen. Exhale, fold, let it go. And root through your feet, connect to your center, rise all the way up. Inhale, reach, stretch, maybe gaze up. Hands to your heart, exhale. All right, breath to movement right here. Inhale, reach up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, up and over like a crescent moon shape with your body. Inhale, come back through center, switch your grip. And then exhale, other side. All the way to emptiness. Even hold empty for a split second. Inhale, back up. Add a little baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms. Puff up your heart, tilt your chin up. Inhale, re-extend, realign, reach. And exhale, stick your butt out, slow dive down, forward fold. Very nice. Halfway lift position. Breathe in and lengthen. Nice job. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank. Move through your vinyasa however you want to. End up this time in child's pose. So give yourself a moment in your child's pose, just resting, grounding, connecting to the earth. Might feel good to roll your forehead side to side or move your hips side to side. And then with your next inhale, come up to your hands and your knees, tabletop position. All right, this time left arm forward, right leg back, spinal balance. So left arm, right leg. Strong, powerful line from front to back. Your hips are square, your inner thighs face each other. Take one more inhale as you reach and lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl in, hollow out, and even push the ground away with your right fingertips. Inhale, re-extend, long, strong, powerful line. Like you're moving through molasses. Exhale, slow and smooth, elbow to knee. Once again, nice Pam. Inhale, lengthen. And last time, exhale, curl in, elbow to knee. All the way to emptiness. Inhale, reach. As you exhale, set just your left hand down. Pivot on your left knee so your left foot comes off the side of your mat. And then right arm reaches up, open up. Yes. So right leg long, and maybe reach your right arm towards the front wall and feel that long line from your right fingertips back to your right toes. Yes, breathe into that length. You can stay here. Final option if you want to take it. Half bow variation. Bend your right knee, reach back, grab hold of your foot or your ankle. And then once you've got it, use gentle leverage. So kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Press your hips forward. Nice barb. Let your heart look up even more. Where's your breath? Is it still big and spacious? One last round. Beautiful, friends. Nice, Liz. And then super slowly, gently, intentionally release. Come back to hands and knees. From your hands and your knees, this time gate your left leg out to your left. So it's like a half wide-legged straddle. Take your right arm out, reach it all the way up. Inhale. With your exhale, thread it through. So reach, reach, reach as far as you can, and then gently rest down on the outside of your shoulder and the outside of your head. If you do not like having your left leg extended, at any time, you could just set your left knee on the ground, no big deal. You might push into the ground with your left fingertips. You might wrap your left arm behind your back. So lots of ways to be in this pose, to explore this pose. Can you feel your big, spacious breath? So again, breathe into your back body a lot. All the way to empty with every exhale. Soft through your face, your forehead, your jaw. Last couple breaths. Really nice poses, everybody. All right, if you do have your left hand lifted, slowly return your left hand back to the ground. With your next inhale, unthread your right arm, reach it out and up. See if you can reach even higher, open up even more. And then right hand down, pick up your left foot, swing your left leg straight back, and then left toes off the right edge or to the right edge of your mat. Shift your hips to the left, gaze back over your right shoulder. So working the length of your left side. Breathe into your left side, and you can feel around, you can explore it. How can you find something here? Perhaps that you've never felt before. Create space that you didn't even know was there. Take one last deep breath. And then bring it back to your tabletop. From tabletop, take it back downward facing dog. Ujjayi. So can you feel it? Can you hear it? Use it to hold you and support you from within. Your breath is there to help you. It's not there to fight against you. You can figure out how to use it. Hone in on it. In my opinion, it's one of the greatest tools we have in this practice and also out there in the world, in our life. Our breath is so, so powerful. From your down dog, next inhale, left leg to the sky. Remember for this one, keep your hips square. So your inner thighs face one another, your left toes face down. I don't care about height, nice Kate, but I do care that there's energy flowing all the way up into your left foot. So feel strength and power in your left leg. Keep pushing into the ground with the pads of your fingertips. Essentially, you are in a warrior three. You're in the same shape. It's just tipped forward. So notice that and feel that. Feel your strong core engaging to hold this position. Take one more inhale. Keep your hips high. Nice Pam. As you exhale, left knee towards your nose. And then softly step forward, low lunge. Good job. Rise into your crescent lunge. So all of your toes face forward, hips are square. And rather than sinking into your legs, find stability, find a strong structure through your legs. So front hip is drawing back hip is drawing forward energetically. You have a little tone in your belly. So rather than feeling like you're flaring your ribs forward, navel to spine, feels like you have an invisible brace around your middle supporting your low back. Heart is lifted. Maybe your gaze is lifted. Be intentional with your gaze. Be intentional with your hands and your fingers and your arms and your shoulders. So there's a million things you can notice if you really pay attention. Take one more inhale. Beautiful. As you exhale, lean forward. Bring your hands to your front thigh. Push your hands into your front thigh. Draw your belly button in and up. Remember, puff up your low back, almost round your low back. So you should feel your strong core. Keep that connection to your center. Lean forward, back foot floats up. Hips stay square, right toes face the ground. Strength in your core supporting you. Stay where you are at, or at any point you could add one or both arms. Think of that uppercase letter T with your body. Nice, Julia. Beautiful. Bend in your standing leg is more than welcome. Might feel real helpful. Yes. Awesome, you guys. Take one last round. Your personal fullest expression. And then slowly, softly come back to crescent. Inhale here. Reach up. Exhale. Bring your hands to the earth. Staying in your lunge position. Add a twist. So right hand down, left arm up. Revolve lunge. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Imagine you are trying to drag your left hip back towards the back wall, but at the same time, your left knee is magnetized to your right armpit. Spine is long. Breathe down into your belly. Breathe down into your low back. And each exhalation is an invitation to twist, to wring out just a little bit more. Nice job, you guys. Soft through your face. Last deep breath here. Nice, Jenny. End of your exhalation, release, wide-legged forward fold. So walk your hands over to the right long edge of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Inhale to a halfway lift position, lengthen. Exhale, either fold or explore any way you want to on this side. Doesn't have to be the same thing you did on the other side. Big, deep breaths. You can sigh out your mouth at any time. Really good, everyone. Last couple rounds. Nice, Jill. All right, with your next inhale, come back to your halfway lift. Hands and fingertips on the ground, so bend your knees as much as you need. And then crawl your hands to the top of your mat, back to your low lunge position. From low lunge, back to three-legged down dog. So left foot, left leg, back and up, open up your left hip. Yes. Very nice. So left knee is reaching out. Your outer left glute, it's called your medial glute, is squeezing to create this action. Stay here, or nice Camille, option to flip your dog. Left foot comes down behind you. Left arm reaches forward. Open through your front body. So feel your front body nice and open as your back body supports you. So your back muscles are hugging around your spine. One more big inhale. Awesome, Linda. And then bring it back, regular down dog, everybody. Walk it out for just a moment. Inhale, push the ground away, lots of length. Exhale to look forward, however you like to get there, feet to the top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, realign, lengthen. Exhale, let it go, fold. And then rise all the way up. Big stretch at the top as you breathe in. Hands to heart center as you breathe out. All right, inhale, high mountain. And this time as you exhale, sit back into a chair pose. So weight in your heels, sit back. Your knees should not be coming forward. Your butt should be reaching back. So you should be able to look down and see your toes, no problem. I'm going to give you a couple options. So we'll turn this into a revolved chair. First option is left hand comes down in between your feet, right arm reaches up. You could also turn this into a prayer twist if you'd like. Left elbow to the outside of your right thigh, hands in prayer. So you choose whichever variation will better serve you today. Keep your weight back in your heels, your butt reaching back, both knees nice and even with one another. Spine is long, so crown of your head is reaching forward as your butt reaches back. If you want to turn this into a half or a full bind, you're more than welcome to. Stay low in your legs, weight in your heels. Every exhalation, twist just a little bit more. Take about 2 more rounds. See if you can sit a little deeper. All the way to empty with your exhalations. Awesome work, you guys. Very end of your next exhale, release, forward fold. Once you are in your forward fold, you might need to keep a big bend in your knees for another moment. Bring your hands behind your legs, so to the outside of your legs, and then hands behind ankles, forearms behind calves, elbows behind knees. Once you've got that, press arms into legs, legs into arms, and see if you can lift your butt even higher. Use the strength in your core to lift your butt up. So sit bones towards the sky, crown of your head towards the ground. Then breathe into your back body. Imagine you can breathe all the way down the backs of your legs. This is an active forward fold. Good job. Soft face, soft jaw. End of your next exhale, release your arms, come to your halfway lift, realign, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back to plank. Pause in your plank pose, side plank. Right hand is your foundation, roll to the baby toe edge of your right foot. If you want to, you could take a modified side plank like we did before with your right knee on the ground. Otherwise, right knee is lifted. Lift your hips really, really high. So the higher you can get your hips, the more you are going to be using your right side abdominals rather than just sinking into your right shoulder or your wrist. Maybe reach your left arm forward. Feel the length in your left side. Maybe float your left leg up. Take one more big inhale. You got this. Exhale, plank or modified plank. Inhale at the top of your push-up. Push the ground away. Exhale, slowly lower. Good job. Inhale, let's find a Sphinx pose. So bring your forearms to the ground, elbows under your shoulders, forearms parallel. Push down through the belly of your forearms and energetically pull back like you're trying to drag your body forward. Now notice if you're just letting go through your belly or even pressing your belly towards the ground, draw navel to spine. So again, you feel that little tone in your belly and you feel more length in your low back. Press down into your pelvis and your shoelaces. Sometimes I like to take my chin to my chest and kind of draw little smiley faces with the crown of my head, stretching my neck a little bit. Take one more inhale here. Nice job, everybody. And then as you exhale, release, let it go. Tabletop, hands and knees. All right. Again, from your hands and your knees, right arm forward, left leg back. Yes, so that strong, powerful line. And then we're doing something completely different. Bring your right hand to the crease in your right hip. Stick your fingers in that crease and try to push your right hip back. It won't move very much, but it'll move a little bit and you'll start to feel your upper body twist towards the right side of the room. Now, keep working that twist. See if you can reach your right arm to the sky. Open through the right side of your heart and keep your back leg powerful and strong. What you are doing right here is just like a revolved half moon, but you're on your hands and your knees. We're going to do it in a moment, balancing on one foot. So feel how it feels to twist from your center, to keep your back leg strong. Reach your right arm up, maybe even gaze up at your right hand. One last round. So nice, you guys. Release, come back to tabletop. And then from your tabletop, come down to your forearms. Set up for a dolphin pose. So if you are unsure how far apart your arms should be, grab opposite elbows and then re-extend your forearms so they're parallel, just like in Sphinx. If you want to modify, you can make a tripod with your hands instead. Relax your neck, let your head hang, and then curl your toes under, lift your knees, lift your hips, dolphin. Walk your toes as close as you can to your elbows. Imagine that invisible rope attached to your belly button. It is pulling straight up towards the sky now. Press your heart towards the back wall. Very nice. Keep pressing down through your forearms, hugging in with your upper arms. If you want to, extend your right leg back and up. Use the strength in your right leg to take some weight out of your upper body. See if you can hold your variation of dolphin for 3 more deep breaths. You can take little hops if you want, or just stay right where you're at, maybe open mouth sigh. Ah. This is such a hard pose, at least it is for me, but it's so good for your shoulders and your upper back. Remember, it's only temporary. Feel whatever there is to feel and just let it be what it is. One last big deep breath. Nice job, you guys. End of your exhale, bring your right foot down, bring your knees down. We're gonna sit back into what's called screaming toe pose. So keep your toes curled under, your knees about hips width distance apart, and just sit back, hips to your heels. If this feels too intense at any time, you could bring your hands to a block or to the ground and just take some weight off, and then come back when you're ready. If you're able to sit back, no problem. Feel free to explore in your upper body. You could roll out your wrists, you could roll your head around, you could interlace your fingers, stretch your shoulders. Keep hugging in with your inner heels rather than letting them drift apart. We'll hang out here for about 3 to 5 more rounds. Soft face, soft jaw. As that heat builds in the soles of your feet, send your breath there, visualize it. It's so good for your plantar fascia, the soft tissue at the soles of your feet. Really good. Nice, Brian. Last couple rounds. Exhale out your mouth if you want. Good, everybody. End of your next exhale. Come forward to hands and knees. Untuck your toes. If it would feel good, give your feet a little pitter-patter tap against the ground. You could even lift them up and point, flex, or roll out your ankles for a moment. And then downward facing dog as you are ready. Take your hips back and up. Notice all that new aliveness, new awareness in your toes and in your feet. All right, inhale your right leg to the sky, stretch it out, lengthen. Use your strong core as you exhale slowly and softly. Step your right foot to the top of your yoga mat. And then from here, friends, from your low lunge, just walk your hands forward a little bit and float your back leg up. So not standing splits, but think of it as a warrior three with your fingertips on the ground or your hands on a block or blocks. If you are using a block, bring it underneath your left hand. Everybody bring your right hand to the crease in your right hip. Stick your fingers in that crease and try to push your right hip back towards the back of the room. If your hips are square, automatically your upper body starts to twist towards the right wall. Continue to work that twist with the strength in your core and eventually right arm to the sky. Yes, amazing, you guys. Back leg strong and powerful. Back foot active. Breathe into your belly and with your exhale, twist to your edge. Take one last round. Twist, twist, twist. End of your exhale, unwind, come back to low lunge. Back to low lunge. So step your left toes back. And then from your low lunge, bring your hands inside your right foot. Walk your right foot off the edge of your yoga mat or to the edge of your mat. Bring your back knee down. Let your hips melt down as your heart lifts. Try to keep your front knee above or behind your ankle. So if it comes forward of your ankle like this, it's not bad or wrong, but now everything is coming from your knee and your ankle. We want it to be in our hips. So keep your foot a little further forward. You can adjust if needed. Hips melt down, heart lifts up. Try not to put all of your weight in your hands, but encourage your weight back into your legs. Yeah. Send your breath down into the front of your left hip, those hip flexors. Soften as you exhale. Really nice, you guys. Last couple rounds right here. All right, and then from this place, you can lift your hips up and just kind of work your right foot back. Eventually, your right leg extends back behind you. Lift your heart, gaze forward. Bend your right knee, heel towards your butt. This is as far as you want to go, totally fine. Otherwise, pick up your left hand, reach back, grab hold of your right foot. Kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot as you hug in with your inner thighs. So that hugging in of your inner thighs will keep you out of your low back. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Yes, beautiful. Nice, Jenny. One last big, huge breath. End of your exhale, release spinal balance. So left arm, right leg, long, strong, powerful line. Exhale, let everything go, tabletop. And then for a moment, just sit back, give yourself a rest, child's, embryo, or puppy pose. Knees can be together or knees can be wide. Some nice grounding breaths. Remember, if you want, roll your forehead side to side, give yourself a little third eye massage. Swivel your hips side to side. Amazing work, you guys. Just a couple more grounding breaths. And then as you are ready, downward facing dog. As you move into your down dog, you might notice, how does your right side feel versus your left side? Your right leg versus your left leg. So no right or wrong, just curiosity, just observation. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. With your exhale, gaze to the top of your mat, step, tiptoe, or hop, forward fold. Halfway lift position, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, release and fold. And then take it all the way up. Your big stretch at the top as you inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, we got one more side. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sit back. So weight in your heels, all of your toes face forward. If you look down, you should be able to see your toes, no problem. So your knees are not coming forward, your butt is going back. And then from this place, we'll find our twist, either right hand in between your feet, left arm to the sky, or right elbow to the outside of your left thigh, prayer twist. So you choose whatever feels more beneficial to you today. Keep your knees nice and even, flush with one another, butt reaching back, spine long, so crown of your head reaching forward. And with every exhalation, that's your invitation to twist a little bit further. If you want to move into the half or the full bind, feel free. Couple more rounds. See if you can sit even deeper. Weight in your heels. You should be able to pick up your toes and spread them apart. Feel the aliveness in your feet. Very, very end of your next exhalation. Release, forward fold. Good job. This time, option to take gorilla pose. So step onto the palms of your hands. See if you can get the tips of your toes all the way to the little creases in your wrists. So bend your knees if you need to. And then once you've got that, see if you can use your core strength to lift your butt towards the sky even more. Let the crown of your head fall towards the ground. So I know it's really tempting to just put all your weight in your heels, but see if you can keep some of your weight forward. Give yourself a little hand massage with your toes. Breathe into your back body. Breathe down the backs of your legs. Yes. Soft face, soft jaw. One last deep breath here. So good, everyone. End of your exhale, release your hands, come to your halfway lift, spinal extension, realign. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank. So pause at the top of your push-up. You've got side plank, left side. So left hand is your foundation. Roll onto the baby toe edge of your left foot. You want to modify, you know where to go. Left knee down. If your bottom knee is not on the ground, lift your hips so high. So the higher you can get your hips, the less you are going to be holding weight in your wrist and your elbow and your shoulder joint. The more you will use your left side obliques. Maybe right arm forward, working to lengthen your right side. Nice, Liz. Maybe your right leg floats up. As your right leg floats up, see if you can lift your hips higher. One last big, huge, full body breath. And slowly plank or modified. Nice, Pam. Inhale at the top, push the ground away. Exhale, slowly lower. Very nice. Sphinx pose once again. So forearms on the ground, parallel with your forearms, make a number 11. And then this time, rather than keeping your elbows underneath your shoulders, bring your elbows forward out in front of you. Push down, pull back like you're trying to drag your body forward, and see if as you push down, you can lift your elbows up and your forearms just ever so slightly up. Hug in with your forearms, traction out your spine. Draw your belly button in and up and feel the length in your low back. If you want, chin to chest, kind of work your neck a little bit side to side. Press down through pelvis, press down through shoelaces. Pull back with your hands. Take one more inhale. Then as you exhale, release. Tabletop position, hands and knees. All right. Left arm forward, right leg back, spinal balance. Other left arm, Pam. And then from here, bring your left fingertips into your hip crease in your left hip, and start to push your left hip back. It won't move a lot, just a little bit. Your hips are square, your upper body will start to twist towards the windows. See if you can reach your left arm to the sky and open through the left side of your heart. Yes. So remember, we are basically in our revolved half moon, just on our hands and our knees. We're going to do it balancing in just a moment. So feel your inner thighs squeeze, feel your back legs strong, feel your core. Take one last round, work your twist. End of your exhale, come back and set your right knee down. Set your forearms down. Oh, I know. Set up for one more dolphin. You're doing great. You're almost there. So grab opposite elbows if that helps you set up. And then curl your toes under, lift your knees, lift your hips. Nice barb. So come into your dolphin pose one more time. Keep hugging in with your upper arm, so don't let your elbows drift apart. Keep pushing your heart towards the back wall. Walk your toes in as close as you can and lift your hips as high as you can. If you would like, left leg to the sky. And use the strength and the power in your left leg to take a little bit of weight out of your upper body. Yes, if you want to take little hops, you're welcome to. We'll hold here for about 3 more rounds. Your head should not be touching the ground. Elbows no wider than your shoulders. Soft face, soft jaw. One last big, huge breath. You're amazing. Nice, Paul. Let your left foot come down. Let your knees come down. One more screaming toe pose. So knees, hips width distance apart, toes curled under. And just sit back. If this feels like way too much, you don't want to curl your toes under, that's fine. You can untuck them. Otherwise, at any point, just take a little weight off by bringing your hands to the ground in front of you or a block. If you're able to sit back, hug in with your inner heels, and if you want to take any movement through your upper body, feel free. As that heat builds in the soles of your feet, imagine your breath moving down into it. Soft face, soft jaw, last 2 or 3 breaths. Anywhere you are tensing up, see if you can soften. Good job. Come forward to hands and knees, untuck your toes, and if you want, just tap it out for a moment. Or lift your feet up, point, flex, roll out your ankles. And then as you're ready, downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot to the top of your mat. And then from this low lunge, walk your hands forward and float your back leg up. Not like standing splits, but again, like a warrior 3 with your fingertips on the ground or hands on a block or blocks. So spine parallel to the ground like you're in a halfway lift. Bring your left hand to the crease in your left hip, just like we did a moment ago on our hands and knees. Push your left hip back and feel your upper body start to twist towards the windows. It will only do that if your hips are square, so make sure your hips are square. As your upper body starts to twist, work that twist with the strength in your core. Eventually, left arm reaches up. Nice, Kirsten. Back leg strong. Inner thighs squeeze. Your spine is long. Use your core strength to twist, twist, twist. Last big deep breath. You got this. Nice, Kathy. Nice, Jill. And then end of your exhale, low lunge. Step your right toes back. Bring your hands to frame your front foot. And then from there, bring your hands inside your front foot. Walk your left foot off the left edge of your mat. Nice and wide. Bring your back knee down gently. Let your hips melt down as your heart lifts up. So hips forward and down. Heart looks forward. You can spin your left toes out to the left if that feels better. Just send your breath down into the front of your right hip, those hip flexor muscles. Soft face, soft outer shell. What does that feel like? Good job. Just one last round. The end of your exhale, you can walk your hands back a little bit so your hips lift up, and then start to work your left foot back, left leg back. Once your left leg is reaching back, bend your left knee, heel towards your butt, and lift your heart, gaze forward. Great place to stay, or pick up your right hand, reach back, grab hold of your left foot. Once you've got it, kick foot into hand, pull a hand back into foot, hug in with your inner thighs to stay out of your low back. Lift through your heart and breathe down into your belly. Your personal fullest expression. One last big full body breath. And slowly release, re-extend spinal balance. And then set everything down tabletop. Sit back into child's embryo or puppy. Again, couple grounding breaths. And then in your next couple rounds or so, my friends, however you want to make the transition, find your way down onto your back. You can face whichever direction you would like to. Once you are on your back, just hug your knees towards your belly and take a little rock from side to side. After a few rocks, set your feet on the ground with knees bent. Extend your right leg straight up. Flex your right toes back towards your shin. Figure 4, supine pigeon. So outer right ankle, top of your left thigh. You could stay here with your left foot on the ground, or if you want, you can pick up your left foot and grab hold behind your left thigh. If you want even more, you could turn this into a supine cow face pose. So right knee on top of left knee, and then reach up to grab your ankles or the outer edges of your feet. No need to force anything. So find your own personal edge and then meet yourself there. Breathe into it. Make sure you can take big, deep breaths wherever you're at. If you want to rock side to side, please feel free. Good job. Take about 3 or 4 more rounds. Send your breath down into your hips. Always surprised when I feel too long. All right, if you are holding onto your left leg, set your left foot back down. Extend your right leg straight up one more time. Take just a moment to lengthen. Maybe you point and flex your foot a couple times or roll out your ankle a couple times. Then eventually just set your right foot down with your knee bent. And then we'll switch sides. So extend your left leg up, flex your left toes back. And find that figure 4. So outer left ankle, top of right thigh. If you did the opposite, just make sure you get both sides. Remember, you can keep your right foot down. You can lift your right leg, grab hold behind your right thigh, or for cow face, left knee on top of right knee, and then reach up to grab your ankles or the outer edges of your feet. Take little rocks. Send your breath down into your hips. Together. About 3 or 4 more rounds here. Can't look into know how much we if you do have your right foot lifted, set your right foot down, extend your left leg up, take a moment, point flex or roll out your ankle a couple times, and then set your left foot down. Keep your feet on the ground with knees bent, but bring your feet out wide to the width of your yoga mat. Tee out your arms or goalpost your arms on the ground and take some windshield wipers. So move your knees slowly and intentionally from side to side. Slow is the key word. So if you do these really quickly, you're really just kind of plopping your knees side to side, not getting much out of it. But if you go slow, maybe a little flexion through your toes, really feel into the length of your side bodies as you go back and forth. Feel into your hips, your pelvis, your low back. If you want to hold on one side for a couple of breaths, feel free on the other side. And then when you feel complete with these windshield wipers, come back to center. Find your way into a happy baby pose. Now, after you've taken a few rounds in Happy Baby, explored it perhaps by straightening one leg or extending both legs or rocking side to side. If there's any other poses, any other stretches, anywhere else that your body would like to go to finish off your own practice, move through any finishing movements of your choice. And then eventually just start to transition into your final relaxation, your final resting pose. But at this point, you can let go of any control, any manipulation of your breath. You can just really give in, let your body be held by the ground. Just a very simple reminder as you move into your Shavasana. As we spend lifetimes chasing the idea of home in lovers, in work, in the next version of success. But the body that you inhabit and the breath that moves through you has been whispering all along, I was always the home you were looking for. I was always the home you were looking for. So these last few moments, see if you can let yourself just feel at home in your own body. Just really let yourself settle. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And just start to wiggle fingers, toes, bring gentle movement back into your body. And eventually roll to either side, fetal position. And just give yourself a couple breaths resting on your side body in this nurturing way. And maybe you even use your imagination. Just visualize all the effort, all the energy of your practice, really soaking in, integrating into your body. Use the strength in your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation. So right back where we began. And just sit up tall. Gather your hands to your heart, either prayer hands or one palm stacked over the other. And just bow your head to your heart. And thank yourself, acknowledge yourself for showing up, making the effort to be here, to do your practice, roll out your mat, and connect with your body, your breath, yourself, the present moment in a really intentional way. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. Namaste. Yay. Mhm. Good job, everyone. I don't know because I don't do anything, but I think that was a hard one. So good work. I heard a lot of groaning, a lot of moaning. You did it.
This one, yeah, that's so good girl. Yeah, it's so good girl. Yes. My queen is amazing. Oh, she's amazing. Wow.
She's just a rescue. I know she's so special. I got her from it's called Forever Buddies Pet Rescue.
I know, she's a one of a kind, huh? She's my angel. Yes, I know.
You're so welcome. Good to have you, Jen. I don't know.